Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Lucky.
My name is Shaneka.
And today we have got a video for you. We're gonna do a little game. This is gonna be an interesting game. We're gonna draw to see who's a better, who's a more creative person out of the two of us. I think it's me. I just think that. And afterwards, we're gonna look deeper into the drawing to see the life lessons that we can gain from it and how it can help you. Hope you enjoy it. Yes, let's get into it. Come on. So guys, the game we're gonna play is I'm gonna draw something, an object on her back, and from the feelings she gets from my drawing, she's gonna interpret it on this drawing here. And the aim of this game is to see how well she can get the drawing I'm scribbling on her back. Yes, hope you enjoy it. Let's see who's better. So guys, look at what we're drawing.
What? No, wait, slow down. Is that it?
No, I've started. You have to do your own.
Actually, I know what you're doing. I have no idea where you're doing.
How's it going?
I don't know what you're doing. I'm just drawing.
You done?
Yeah.
What do you think I drew?
I have no idea.
Guys, let's have a look. This is what I drew. Yeah, you see that, guys? Let's see what she drew. Go bring closer, show it to the people. Guys, what is that?
Exactly. What was you drawing?
This is what I drew. What is this? What is this?
Okay,
what
explain something to me. Why the hell, like, what's this? Why are you drawing these? Why are you doing lines on the roof? Why are you doing lines
Is that
on the
not how
roof?
you draw a roof?
No, no one cares about lines on the roof.
Guys, let's have a look at this, guys.
No, we've seen it, Lucky. We've seen it. It's fine. It's fine.
Guys, this is what she tried to draw. How does this two make sense?
Cool. Let's get into your one.
Wow. So guys, it's my turn to be on the one scribing from the interpretation that she puts on my back. Let's see how well I'm gonna catch her drawing.
Yeah.
What are you drawing?
Sorry?
What are you drawing?
I can't tell you.
Make sure you put it in my back properly.
That's what you were saying. That's what me as well. I couldn't feel it at all. Put your name on that page, please. That's so big. Are you probably pressing into the thing?
Yes, I'm ready. Let's do this.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's give this a go. To be honest, this is going to be easy for you, but anyway.
What's funny? What's funny?
Is that what you felt?
Yes, something went down.
That's also it's Lush. So this is what I drew. I got a picture from Google and I copied it because I wanted it to be simple.
Why are you doing some proper artistic drawing? It's supposed to be a simple drawing.
So what's the next stage?
I'm just show mine.
To the screen or to me? Show it to the screen and then we can show each other.
This is the beautiful interpretation of what she drew. Can you guys see this? Yes, this is what she drew. Accurate.
1, 2, 3.
Why you draw? Look at a bicycle. Nah, come on.
Bicycle or not, you didn't get it.
Why didn't you draw two circles?
Are they not 2 circles? They're wheels.
I didn't see you drawing it. You did draw that together. Look at my bicycle.
Yeah, the first thing I drew was a circle. You did a line.
That was a circle. Nah, that was a. She drew a straight line.
I did not.
No, that's
and
not
that
fair.
is interesting because I feel like your picture, it kind of looks like a condensed
bicycle
interpretation of mine.
Yeah.
But it's just not the same.
So guys, this is our drawings. So the first one at the top, that's the first round when I drew a beautiful house and she drew a monster.
Yeah.
Shocking, absolutely shocking. And then this is my close interpretation of a bicycle. As you can see the two wheels I have here. And look at our wheels. See, it's the same thing. But yeah, that was fun. So what's the point of this? So guys, why did we decide to do this exercise? What did we learn from it? When we were planning to do this exercise, we just wanted to do a game. And we began to think about it in terms of how we can apply this in life. And what came to our mind was the idea of assumptions. What happens when people assume things? So this drawing can basically give an example of how things can be misunderstood or translated in the wrong way when you assume stuff instead of finding out the real issue or finding out the real information that you need.
Absolutely. I think also when it comes to this, I don't know if you picked up, but there was very little communication between us during this exercise. Now, what happened was one person, we both had similar tools, paper and a pen, okay? Now, Lucky was drawing on my back, and based on the feeling that I felt, I now began to interpret what he was drawing, yeah? And a lot of the time, this is what happens when you assume something. You may have the same information, right? Let's leave it as that. You may have the same information, however, based on the feeling, you interpret it in one way. Although Lucky knew what his intentions were, on the way that the situation has made me feel, I've interpreted it in one way, and I can now begin to assume X, Y, or Z.
Yes.
Now, by the grace of God, in real life, you can utilize communication. So instead of being led and swayed by your feelings, you can say, hey, is this right? Or why is it that it felt like this and X, Y, Z? Yep. So you do not have to take your feelings and go straight to conclude an assumption like we have done with these images, but you can actually ask questions. That had we have been able to ask questions during this exercise, it would have been a lot easier. And you could even see that actually I probably would have been able to draw what he did because I know his intentions. Without knowing those intentions, it is very easy to assume, but assumptions are very deadly.
Yes, and you can totally get the wrong picture. Like we got in this
literally
exercise. You get the wrong picture.
We literally got the wrong picture.
And in life, for example, if you're the person communicating to someone else, trying to give them an information, a good way for you to make sure that they understand it is by asking them to repeat it, to tell you what you told them, so that both of you can agree on what is being said.
Exactly. The worst thing you can do is be given information and say, and not ask questions and say, I thought you said. The information and the thoughts are not the same. They need to agree. The only way that can happen is if you're able to confirm what that person's desires were. And it can be, these things are not always easy, but this is the first step. We are encouraging you
to seek clarity. It's really important that you seek clarity if you don't understand things. Don't jump into a conclusion without clarifying it with the other person. This is very important in relationships. Most relationships are in trouble because someone assumed that this person wanted to hurt me, or this person did this to inflict injury on me. That is not the case. Sometimes when you speak to somebody or speak to the other party, you find out that actually they mean to love. What they did out of love rather than to spite you. So it's really important that you communicate with the other person effectively, so you're able to come to a good conclusion and both of you are on the same page. As far as possible, try to steer clear from assuming things. If you do not have as much information as you require to make a conclusion, ask. Say to yourself, I will not assume, because assumption is the killer of what? What is it the killer of? Of relationships. We definitely want to leave you with is one. Don't conclude on things based on your feeling. Make sure you check it with the information you're given.
Absolutely. If you can cross-check, cross-check. Do not give your feelings that much weight in your life that they lead you to make assumptions based on false evidence.
Another thing is that if you're the one communicating to someone, please make sure that they understand.
I just want you guys to remember that relationships, or the term of relationship, is such a wide-ranging term. I'm thinking parent-child relationship. I'm thinking colleague, co-worker. I'm thinking manager, managee. I'm thinking friendship. I'm thinking siblings. I'm thinking marriage. Do you know what I mean? So when we say this, it's not to be
boxed in a specific relationship.
Exactly. This is something that you can actually carry through to a number of relationships. Okay, and if you find that sometimes things get lost in communication / translation with you and someone that you have a relationship with, try this exercise out with them. Do the exercise first. Just do it, have fun, and then think about what you can draw out of the exercise to apply to your actual life, and how things sometimes do seem to get missed by one another. Because I'm telling you, this is not as easy as it seems.
No.
And as much as it just seems like an everyday sort of, ooh, let's have a bit of fun, there's so much that you can pull out of this to actually help you move forward in terms of whether it's assumptions or miscommunication or just people's feelings, because sometimes feelings can be strong. It still doesn't mean they're true.
Yes.
Okay,
that's so good. Yeah, and to be honest, understand that everybody's complex. You can't just understand or assume to know what that person is feeling or what they're trying to say without asking them. Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed this video. Just a short video just to see how well we can show you what we've learned from this exercise.
Yeah, we just want people to have relationships where they are able to explore who they are and flourish in life. And I truly believe that the greater that you know yourself, like the greater you are able to relate with others. Like, yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in. And
also, just let us know in the comment section below, how do you navigate assumptions? How do you ensure that you don't assume a lot in different situations? Let us know what your tactics are. And yeah, we're sure we can learn from you guys as well. And thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.
Bye guys.
My drawing is better, I definitely say that. Beautiful. I'm as closer than her. I don't know what she's drawing. What is this? What is this? Until next time guys, bye bye.